Hey, what's going on YouTube? Just checking in, man, and about to tell y'all my story about how I tore my MCL about 3 years ago, man. I played football and made a move on a guy. I did my thuggism and stuff like that, but it was raining. It had rained that day. Click this guy from under me, and I heard a pop. So I go to the hospital up there. I think it's St. David's Hospital up north, by that Pete Terry's, and so they examined my knee and said, it's nothing but a hyperextension. I'm like, okay, that's cool, but in my mind, I'm like, this don't feel like no hyperextension. I tore my ACL on my right one, so I know how I feel. So, and 3 years later, here I am, man. I'm just about to start a new job and boxing career and music and all that, man. So, but God has another plan for me, and all I can do is just sit and wait and recover and come back stronger than ever, man. Shout out to all my people that show me support and love for me. I'm all right. I've been through this before, so I know how it goes. It ain't anything. So, but as soon as this knee right again, I'm telling you, I'm getting right back in the ring. The music thing truly haven't stopped. That don't stop me. I can sit in the chair and play my guitar. That ain't no problem. But I really truly want to start this boxing thing, though. Truly, I have a passion and a love for it, and since I've been 10 years old. So yeah, I boxed from 10 all the way up to almost 18 years old. On and off. I could have went pro, but I was more into football than boxing. So plus my mom, my mom is a big supporter of football. And she loves. My dad's the one that really introduced me to boxing, and he loves boxing. He watched all the legends, Sugar Ray Robinson, Leonard, and Ali's and Tyson's and the Pattersons and all those guys. He really truly. I started watching Floyd at a very young age. When I was in Bell Valley, man, my dad used to put on wrestling tapes, boxing tapes, definitely boxing tapes, because at that time I was really getting it and I was really picking it up. So, but Floyd was definitely one of my go-tos to watch. Box him, Roy Jones, Ricky White, you name it, man. I done watched all those guys, Phoenix Trinidad, the Brawlers, all those guys, man. I watched, and for me watching boxing now, from Earl Spence, Charlos, Deontay Wilder, Javante Davis, man, all those good guys, man, and Devin Haney, the Dream, all those guys are true boxers, man. They they put on this earth to be in that sport and stuff like that. So, but man, I've always had the itch and the passion and the love and the drive to do it. Um, I won a couple of tournaments, and stuff like that. Um, I definitely have power in both my hands. My IQ, boxing IQ is good. It's not the best, but it's good, and I only can build from that. So, but man, I'm excited. I'm excited. I can't wait. But that's just the Lord telling me, to chill out. Your body. I'm 30 years old, so it's, your body. My body's telling me, them years of playing football and having and doing the physical sports is starting to catch up real rapidly. Man, I picked up 20 pounds. I was 185 because I was walking around at 185. Man, not exercising. I'm at 193, but I fight at like 160. So I fight at 160, 154. That's the lowest I can go. I can't go to 147. Now it's not that I can't. It's just, man, I'll be walking around here with no energy, man. So 160 around that, 165, 148 is pretty much my idea. So, but man, they got me in this stinking ass brace, man. Look at the brace, stupid brace, man. Got me feeling like a penguin. I'm bouncing around. I ain't even say bouncing. I'm hopping around it, but wobbling. But man, I can't wait, man. I just can't wait, and get this thing going. So, but I watched the Charlo fight, and I said Charlo by KO. Um, I told y'all, man, that he's gonna show his true boxing IQ. Cause in the first matchup, man, he was just trying to knock Harrison head off, man. And in the first round, he trying to set that tone. He was swinging a couple of wild rights, and that's just anticipation. That's all the lip talking, and but I'm proud of Charlo, man. He calmed his mind down. Through the later rounds, he started to pick it up. One round, he looked like he was getting gassed, and I think it was the body shots from Harrison. Taking nothing away from Tony Harrison. I don't know nothing about the guy, but I have mad respect. Anybody that get between them ropes, man, and put their life on the line, I have respect for him no matter what. It's a mutual thing, but yeah, man, 6 or 7 round. I even say the 5th round, he was going to the body a lot, and it's just like I told people, man. Tony Harrison don't have no pop in his punches. It's good punches, it's accurate punches, it's punches to get your attention. It's not punches to take you out. And his record, I don't understand how he has 21 knockouts, because it's like I said, he must have been fighting somebody without a chin. But I can see why he has 21 knockouts at the same, because the way he sets them up, and his IQ is pretty good, but he got way too cocky. And like I said, I'm proud of Charlo. It's a mental game, man. It's a mental game when it comes to boxing. It ain't just physical. You got to put your mind in the right spots before your feet move. So it's a mental game. But like, man, yeah, but that, man, Charlo, kept on pressing the issue, and body shots. The body work was constant. A la, Earl Spence. That's Coach James' game plan. Just I think if Jermell, man, if he just keeps working at his craft of wanting to box, because his athleticism is already there, his power is already there, his speed is already there. He has a chin. So both the Charlo brothers does. But if he can mix oh man, dude, he's y'all talking about Earl Spence. The Charlo brothers, man, them boys there, man, they right there with him. Just Earl Spence is just on another level, though. His IQ is higher than those two. But I would put Earl Spence, when it comes to the Texas boxers, I'd put him at the top, then Jamal, then Jamel. Those 3 guys right now is really driving Texas for boxers, and inspiring me, man. I was inspiring in watching them when they was in San Antonio, and Earl when they was in San Antonio and stuff, man. So a long time ago, man. So it's cool, man. See those guys succeeding, and boxing, man. It's a long road, Like I said, I'm 30 right now, man. I say if I turn 35 and become pro at 33, I only have what 4 good years left. So, but it is what it is. Yeah, just something that I want my little man to see me do, and because he ain't be able to see me to play football like that. Them days are behind me, I believe now. As much as I love football, believe me, and the people that know me, man, I live for that. That's my sport. Like, that's my sport, man. Like, anybody can tell you. Every time I was in the hood, people would point at me like, man, that if anybody make it to playing football, it would be Flem. Flem is, yeah, he has that kind of talent, man. But man, I just, had scholarships and let that drop off. So, man. But, I don't want to waste y'all time, man. I'm just babbling on. I can talk forever, man, about sports, and especially boxing and football. So I just want to get y'all an update, because this is going to be my rough draft. I'm just going to record my surgery, my rehab, all the way back to the ring. So this is just a rough draft, man. And You know, just shoot me a comment at the bottom, man. Send y'all love and support, man. All blessings to be y'all, man. And I'm out.